I got these very interesting propellers from Blue Robotics. These are weedless propellers. So that means there's a less chance of weeds getting caught into them if you are riding through weeds. So I thought this would be very suitable for my sub motors. But the issue was that the motors from Blue Robotics are very expensive. So I thought I would just get these propellers and then find some other motors that fit into this. Fortunately, I found these motors from Flipsky, and these were on AliExpress, not very expensive, almost 1/8 of the cost of Blue Robotics motors. And these are actually waterproof. So they will perform much better underwater and they will not have any issues with rusting. They have similar power levels compared to the original motors that go with these props, but a different kV value. So I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, but I'm very excited to find out whether these propellers have more thrust or make any difference in the efficiency of the motors. So let's take a closer look at the motors first. This is 3542 290 kV and it fits inside the propeller perfectly. The only issue is that the distance between those two threaded holes is not the same as propeller. So I have to make some sort of adapter, and these are not too heavy. So it's just around 150 grams, and that will still keep my setup really lightweight. And these look like a really high quality construction. And the good thing is that there is a retaining screw instead of retaining clip. So it's easy to disassemble and replace the bearings if you need to. The only issue is that these cables, these are potted in and you cannot remove them and use your own cables. So I will have to cut them somewhere here and make a joint. So that's going to be the only drawback. This is what the insides look like. The stator is covered in some sort of epoxy and there is some sort of coating on the magnets as well. And here is the new fin assembly ready to test. I've used glass fiber PETG and this material looks amazing. Almost no layer lines. Okay, that's very powerful. Okay. Yeah, so this has a lot more power than the previous props. So unfortunately, this happened. Within 5 minutes of running it, it hit some rocks and broke. And that was completely my fault. But I'm really surprised by how powerful these motors are. These propellers are big, almost 115 centimeter in diameter. And these motors consume 500 watts and produce a lots of thrust. So the motors that I used before, they were consuming more than 500 watts, but not producing as much thrust. Now my next option is use the smaller propellers. So this will not produce as much thrust, but this will consume less power. But I feel that this will still be more powerful than the previous motors I used. So I would really recommend these motors to anyone who is building it for the first time, as these are very lightweight, not expensive, and these have enough power for having fun. So that was all. Unfortunately, I couldn't do more testing on these propellers. But I'll soon order another pair of these, and it's going to take a while. So hopefully see you next time.